So I'm a choreographer, and I have been in love with choreography since I was 14 years old. I made a choreography reel when I was 16 years old, and that just consisted of me taking my mom's video camera, setting it up on a folding chair, and taping myself into the mirror. And I put that onto a little DVD, started handing that out, and 2 years later, I got a call. I was in class. I got a call from an 818 number, which I didn't even know where that was. And I stepped outside of class to listen to the message. And it was from Janet Jackson's show director. And my choreography reel that I'd done in my little hometown studio had somehow made it into her head. And she asked me to be a choreographer for her upcoming tour. And I was way less calm when I got that message. And then it started. So what I'm talking about today is from pop to purpose. And the beginning of that for me, that phone call, was how I began into this career in pop. And I moved to Los Angeles, and from then on, it was my goal, my destiny to choreograph for the biggest names in pop. I started working really, really hard, and just stayed really, really focused, and was fortunate enough to really work with some amazing people. And the whole time, I was realizing I did the Janet thing, and then that wasn't quite enough. So, well, let me go over here. Let me see if I can work with these people and become a part of this experience. And then that wasn't enough. And as I was doing it the whole time, I'm just chalking it up to my resume. You know, Janet Jackson, Britney Spears, Michael Jackson, Lady Gaga, Kylie Minogue, Disney, Nickelodeon, Toyota. I was like a walking resume. All of those things. After all of that, I decided choreography. It's not enough. I don't quite have everything that I'm going for. So I want to be creative director. That's what I now want to go for. So now I'm on the pursuit of trying to collect more names to add to this resume and find more ways that I can continue to work my way up this ladder, which is actually more of a rat wheel, come to find out. And there was somebody that I greatly looked up to, somebody that was on a similar career trajectory, and somebody who I really wanted to work with. And I thought that they had everything. I thought what they had was the ultimate, that they had the ultimate career. And I finally got to work with that person, and we were in this power position of creative directors on this big job. And we sat down for dinner, and come to find out he wasn't fulfilled. He wasn't fulfilled either. And then that's when I started to realize that there was no ultimate destination. I didn't quite know exactly what I was working so hard for. My ego was driving this train, and now I had seen where exactly it was headed. So it made me just really step back. And all of these celebrities that I was blindly idolizing were just people like you and I. Some really polite, some not. Some really passionate, some not. And some who you would think they are, and some not. And I quit. I stopped. I told my agency and my peers that I was done choreographing. And I went to India. My hair was like this long, like Rocco's is. Shaved it off. Went all eat, pray, love. Just got out of it, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to come back to. And then I got another phone call after those 8 months, and another surprise phone call. And this time I was asked to set a piece of choreography at the LACMA Museum here for an organization called Dance Camera West. And the whole theme of the event was water and conservation, the ocean, bringing awareness. And I'd never done anything like that with my choreography. So said yes, started taking the steps to do this piece. I chose to make the piece about overfishing and about our oceans. And my goal was that if one person saw the piece and they took the information in and it had changed their daily perspective, that I had accomplished my goal for this piece. And man, I was all about goals and checking them off, but I didn't know how I would know if I accomplished that goal. How would I know if one person was affected enough? So the piece went up, and I felt something that I'd never felt from pop before. I felt that I'd done something with some real meaning, and that I'd shown thanks to the earth. And then 2 days later, it hit me that I had changed one person, and that was me. The entire time I was creating the piece, it was recreating me. So I stopped to think, and I was like, wow, if I would have put even half this much effort into doing something that I really believed in, how much would I change? How much could I change? So I just want to leave everybody with the lesson that I learned from this, which is when you make art about positive change, you end up changing one person, and it's yourself. Thank you.
The ocean is the largest food source in the world. Without it, humanity would not exist. And to keep up with our overpopulation, 3/4 of the ocean's fish are being harvested faster than they can reproduce themselves. The most destructive methods we use are ocean trolling and long lining. Ocean trolling, or bottom trolling, is where we take a big net, attach it to 2 big weights, and drag it across the seafloor. Long lining is where we deploy up to 60 miles of baited hooks to catch migratory fish like tuna or swordfish. Industrial fishing has reduced the rate of large ocean fish to 10% of their pre-industrial population. This means that 90% of large predatory fish are already gone.
Chissà una storia d'un pesce spada, storia d'amore. Dai, lo vedi, picchia la fiocina, accidilo, Te picchiaro alla femminetta, dritto in cialucori, e chi ancia di dolori, ai ai. E la barca la strascinava, e lo sangue corria, e lo mascolo che ancia, ai ai. E lo mascolo pari impazzuto mi diceva bella mia non chianciri dimmi via che affari rispondia la femminetta con un filo e filibucci scappa amore mio casi no t'accidono No, amore mio. Se tu muori voglio morire assieme a te, se tu muori amore mio voglio morire. Con un certo si trovò quissa, cucchio, core a core, e a così finì l'amore di due pesci sfortunati. vedi c'è pure un mascolo, picchia la fiocina, accidilo, accidilo, Chi se n'ha storia, d'un pisci spada, storia d'amori.
The rate we are currently consuming our oceans in 40 years, there will be no fish left. For every pound of seafood that goes to market, up to 100 pounds is thrown away as bycatch. Bycatch is the unwanted fish, and all 27 million pounds of it per year is either thrown back overboard dead or used to make cat food. You can do your part by knowing if the fish you eat is sustainably caught. There is no plan B, because there is no planet B.